do that. You want to take your last stroke, push your upper back down, kick your feet up with one butterfly kick to kind of sail through the wall.
And we're taking a look now at the 13-14 girls backstroke event. Reagan Hanna for Somerville Y is in 4. Emily Bueno for Asheboro in 5. Gianna Smith for Somerville Y in 6. And Cosette Dintelman for Cane Bay in 7.
Great turns from those girls. They got over, they got their freestyle stroke in. One of the difficult things about these stroke count and backstroke finishes or turns, that you're only going to be accurate if you're going race speed. So you really have to emphasize that with swimmers in practice, that if your stroke count is 4 but you're going slow, it's not going to be 4 at a meet.
Tight to the wall, it's Emily Bueno in 43.15 to get the win. They were behind walking swimmers out earlier. Now they're walking out the 15-18. So it's going to get crowded back there pretty quick. Heat 2, lane 1 is Eve Perlmutter for Park Shore. 2 is Logan Taylor for Chamelon. 3 is Russell Perlmutter from Park Shore. 4 is Emma Kukla for Asheboro. 5 is Emily Almager for Long Point. 6 is Anna Claire Owens for Shadow Moss. 7 is Kenyal Mannon from Legend Oaks. 8 is Amelia Angelos for Country Club. 9 is Marin Larson for James Island. 10 is Taylor Westerlund for the Country Club.
Well, that was a sight to see. We know when they march swimmers down, the younger ones, they have them hold hands. Our 15-18 boys final heat, I think, joking, we're all holding hands as they walk by to line up.
Yeah, a lot of those boys know each other pretty well, so I can't say I'm all that surprised that they try to pull that. The win there will go to Russell Perlmutter in 34.59. Second was Anna Claire Owens in 35.38.
Here's the replay. Park Shore swimmer Perlmutter taking the win in that heat.
Heat number 3 now in the water, ready to go. Emily Rochella for Newington in 1. Harper Hanna for Shadow Moss in 2. Anna Jans for James Island in 3. Logan Martin for Chamelon in 4. Anna Cavalon for Snee Farm in 5. Addie Green for Legend Oaks in 6. Ava Noble from Cane Bay in 7. Nora Reardon for Northbridge in 8. In lane 9 is Olivia Newmeyer for Crowfield. 10 is Porter Mullins for Long Point.
Boys 11-12 breaststroke. Please report to the clerk of course.
This is our second to last heat right here, and it's really super tight. Maybe from Chamelon, Logan Martin pulling ahead of the field. And Martin will get it in 32.76. Green second in 32.86. Third went to Cavalon in 33.06.
Looking at the finish coming under the flags, 3 swimmers very close. There we go. Swimmer in lane 5 leaned in on her side, was able to get the reach for a good finish.
Heat 4. Lane 1 is Josie Mullen for Crowfield. 2 is Ann Hyde for Hogcaw. 3 is Grace Marsa for Newington. 4, Sydney Fennell for North Charleston. 5, Ellie Shalupski, the butterfly winner for Daniel Island. 6 is Elliot Murphy for Hogcaw. 7 is Ann Carter Bradley for Northbridge. 8 is Greg Godfrey for Snee Farm. 9, Nora Lightburn for North Charleston. And in lane 10, that's Addison Stevens for Daniel Island. Who got the best underwater? It's Ellie Chalupski coming up just ahead of the field right now. Murphy and Fennell trying to go with her, but this is going to be Ellie Chalupski. Sydney Fennell making a late charge, but it's Chalupski in 28.96. Second was Murphy in 28.65, and third was Fennell in 29.86.
Great job with Ellie Chalupski coming off her butterfly win. She really could control under the flags. Elliot Murphy with Hogcaw is at 13 years old, as well as Sydney Fennell with North Charleston. So they're going to be back in that event next year going head-to-head. Elliot Murphy, our backstroke winner last year in the 11-12 age group. Great race, girls.
This is the boys 13-14-50 backstroke. In lane 4, that's Will Fair for Fort Johnson. In lane 5, that's Kason Parker for Crowfield. And in 6, that's Michael Burnett for Legend Oaks.
Getting some information here, text message. We talked about long-standing coaches with the CCAA. I just received some information. Rose Van Meter, our head coach at Daniel Island. Interesting to know, she was the head coach of the old Naval Base swim team back in the late 80s, and they won the City Meet Championship before Snee Farm started that 20-year run. Naval Base was amazing. Left the area with her family as her husband was in the Navy. Now she's back leading Daniel Island to quite the charge here.
Kason Parker winning at 44.40. Rose Van Meter is actually the only CCAA coach, active CCAA coach, aside from Jason Kreutner, to ever win a city meet.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense if the only teams that have won it since 1989 are Sneef Farm and Coosaw Creek.
Right.
Jason May is no longer coaching in this league, so it doesn't leave a whole lot of room.
That could all change today.
It could change today, as we're still really... Sneef Farm is probably in the driver's seat, but it's still so close with all these teams coming down to the wire. 1 is Colton Frazier for Cane Bay. 2 is Zayden Adios for Cane Bay. 3 is Carter Gordon from Shadow Moss. And 4 is Vadim Stefanshin from Chamelon. 5, Rylan Horn for Crowfield. 6, Sully Hardy for Newington. 7, Luke Paggi for Long Point. 8, Brody McDowell from Somerville Y. And in 9, that's McCrae Burns for Hobcaw.
Wanting to keep your hand tempo up. We talked about that yesterday, coming down the stretch. Difficult, but swimmers learn to fast hands and fast feet at the same time.
35.16 for Rylan Horn to get the win there. Sully Hardy in 35.26 to take second in that second of 4 heats. Third heat now hopping in the water. That's Sawyer Sperling for James Island in 1. Richard Miller for Shadow Moss in 2. Angus Harley for Newington in 3. Gabriel Smith for Park Shore in 4. LJ Levine for Daniel Island in 5. Alex Svetke for North Charleston in 6. Brady Evans from Sneef Farm in 7. Cameron Blessinger from Hobcaw in 8. Gabriel Cooper from Park Shore in 9. Connor Harrio from Ashboro in 10.
Don't want to jump in front of this heat too much, but the top seed in this heat, or event, Sully Freeze, is hoping to break Luke Green's record in the next heat. Here they come down the stretch.
Alex Svetke, that'll move way up. I don't know why he was in that heat. 29.13 for Svetke to get the win. Second place was Brady Evans in 30.64. And third was Connor Harrio in 32.34. Final heat now. That's Stephen Moody for Northbridge in lane 1, Jake Calvert for Northbridge in 2, Landon Burkhoff from Legend Oaks in 3, Zane Ransford for Chamelon in 4, Sully Freese for Sneef Farm in 5, Luke Green for North Charleston in 6, Gabriel Godefroy for James Island in 7, Brady Evan in lane 8 for Daniel Island, Kristen Goodrich from Long Point in 9, and Beckham Touchbury from Ashboro in 10.
Luke Green is going to hang on to his title.
Luke Green is going to hang on to his title. He will win. The record is 25.63. Luke goes 25.15 for a new meet record. Free second in 26.37. Third place was Ransford in 27.03.
Luke Green having a fantastic day, and happiness, a smile there to show. Here he is, charging down, head is still, fast tempo. Sullivan Freese right behind him. Great swims by both of those young men. Sully dives back with that advanced finish. Great job to those boys.
Big swim there for Luke Green. North Charleston in pursuit of this team title. 4 teams in the mix.